Good morning and welcome back to day 2. So I am in a campsite just outside of Dubbo at the moment, and just going to make a cup of tea, have some brekkie before heading off to Lightning Ridge for the day. Alright, looks good to go. When I put the trip in for the caravan park at Lightning Ridge, it wants to take us over to NRMA. I'm assuming it's because that's the only supercharger, or that's the nearest supercharger. So that's going to add a fair bit onto the distance, as you can see from the direct route there. So I'm thinking I'll go with Google Maps, and there's an NRMA charger in Coonamble, I think that's how you say that one. So I will navigate to there. It is probably a slower charger, but I should have plenty to get there. I have 56%, so maybe I'll just charge a little bit. I know there's another NRMA charger in Walgett, and then obviously up to Lightning Ridge. So I think potentially I could make it all the way to Lightning Ridge anyway, but for some reason it's not working it out that way, so we'll go charge there and then see what it says afterwards. So the total for home to this campsite just outside Dubbo, it was 390 k's, 53.6 kilowatts, and an average of 137.2. I'll set full self-drive going in here, but we're essentially in a field, so not quite sure how it will do, but we'll see. Nah, he's not too sure, so I'll take over, get us out, and then we'll put the full self-drive on. One really quite annoying thing that has come up here. So this road has been 110 all the way. We did enter in an average speed zone, but the full self-drive just does not seem to want to go above, or much above 100, or now I'm talking it's going up to like 103, but we're doing it. We've done 21 k's in this average zone, and we've averaged 105. It just seems to like to stick around that 100, just under, and then every time I'll give it a little nudge to try and get it back to go up to 110, get it to just over. It's actually going to sit there now. Oh no, it's starting to drop now. Back down to 110, 109, 108. Yeah, so I don't know if there's something that you can do about that. I even tried setting the max speed to like over like 120, and it still comes back down to the 100 mark. So we're at 103 now. Yeah, so I'm not sure. It's a bit annoying.
I'm not heading for the stars, driving down the boulevard at night. Playing Coldplay on repeat, watching people on the street as I go by. And it doesn't even matter to me where I go, I just feel I need to take a ride. Got my coffee cup to go, and I'm gonna hit the road tonight. Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go. feel I need to take a ride. I don't know when I'll get back. Keep on going and relax tonight. Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go. I'm not heading for the stars, driving down this boulevard tonight. Yeah, playing Coldplay on repeat, watching people on the street as I go by. Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go.
We're just coming into Coonamble, I think that's how you pronounce it, and just a kilometre away now from the charger. So it's not a supercharger, it's NRMA. And last time I used an NRMA charger, it took me ages to get it working, but at least that shouldn't be the problem today because I've got the app and everything set up. But it charged for about 10 minutes and then turned itself off. So I'm hoping that this one won't do the same as that. We will find out shortly. This is a really pretty town actually. It's the main street there is lined with jacaranda trees, which look very pretty, but at home it's the bane of my life as a swimming pool is right next door to jacaranda trees. So constantly fishing out purple flowers, but they are very pretty. That was handy. The car stopped all by itself for those chaps. I didn't have to take over. We're just in the main part of town now, so not that I think anything's open, but we would be nearby if we needed to go and visit anywhere. Oh, yep, I see them. Just round by the public toilets, so that's convenient. Let's go under the tree. I haven't actually seen any other electric vehicles since I left Sydney, really. Alright, So we are number 2. So I'll just go on my app, select number 2, plug. It's going to be 2A. Oh, it's a heavy. Alright, connect and swipe. Alright, that was easy enough. So we are charging. I was thinking about it. So saying 66 kilowatts. Says it's charging. Oh, there we go. Right, on the screen it shows the charge, but not actually on the app just yet. Oh no, it's just started now. Alright, we'll leave it go for a bit. Alright, so it's saying that 35 minutes till full charge, but obviously I won't do that. So it's running at 50 kilowatts, 326 kilometers per hour. So it's obviously a lot slower than I normally get from the Superchargers, but I'll probably just charge to 80% and stop and use the facilities and stuff here and then get on our way. Alright, so we're nearly at 80%, so I just want to see if I get it to go straight to Lightning Ridge, whether it will suggest, that's good. So it's suggesting now that I just, got the sun there, go straight to Lightning Ridge, so we will do that. We'll get there with 20% at this rate, so we'll head off that way through Walgett and hopefully be at Lightning Ridge by lunchtime. Alright, so the app just told me that I charged for 21 minutes, used 18 kilowatts, and it cost $11.86, and that got me up to 84%.
Stumbling out of bed, and I still got you in my head from all those pretty words you said. It's like I'm wasted. Every time I see your face, I'm losing track of time and space. I don't know where I am. It's like I'm wasted.
That was interesting. Anyway, apart from the entry and exit to the car park, that was actually a good stop. No issues with that charger. Very convenient and probably one of the cleanest public toilets I've ever used in my life. It actually played a tune for you while you're in there and thanked me when I left, so very polite. Probably be a nice little town to spend a day in, I reckon. Alright, once we get through this town, it's pretty much 114 k's to our next destination in Walgett, and that's it. It's a straight road, so if anything happens I'll touch base, otherwise see you in Walgett.
And I won't waste it, and I promise that I will stand by you forever. I can't get you out of my mind. I will follow you wherever.
We're not far out of town and already we've come up to a road train. Now I don't think the full self-drive is going to want to attempt to overtake it, because we did sit behind a car and a road train just coming into the last charging stop there and made no attempts to overtake. So I got 100 k's to go. I don't really want to sit behind this for 100 k's, even though obviously the Tesla is loving to not go above 90 when it's 110 limit. But I might have to just disengage and attempt to overtake this one when I can. Alright, once we run this bend, I think we will be good to go. Here we go. And we'll see how long it takes for it to go under 110. Probably not too long. Yeah, it's already set the max at 116. At least it's sticking there for the minute, but we'll see what he does.
Now, cause I don't wanna slow this down. My heart is screaming out your name. I'm wasted on you. Here we are, right underneath the stars. So let's get a little reckless. You make me breathless, and I won't waste this. And I promise that I will stand by you forever.
Past another 110 limit sign, and it still didn't read it. So I just don't know whether it's reading signs or whether it's going by whatever map system it's using to tell it what the speed limit is. So, which means he obviously thinks that I'm always speeding now, and it definitely won't maintain 110.
I promise that I will stand by you forever, and I won't waste this. I'll follow you, yeah. I'll follow you, yeah.
Only about 3 k's away from Walgett at the moment, and it's flashed up to plan my next charge. Says all known charging locations will be out of range soon. When I press show charges, it does only show me, I think, the Tesla and Tesla destination ones. So I think what I'll probably do, I know there's an NRMA one in Walgett, so I'll stop there and just charge up to 80%, just so I've got plenty for when I arrive at Lightning Ridge, because I'm not going to go to the campsite straight away because it'd be too early, and then that way I'll have a bit of charge there so I can have a drive around town and do whatever I want to do there, and yeah, don't need to worry then.
Maybe I was blind, known you forever while I tried to find someone that could be my great love. Right in front of me, I didn't read.
Alright, so I've just put in here for the NRMA charger. Looks again like we're pretty much in the middle of town. There's a parking area down here, so I think it must be in the car park. Just going straight for that pothole, lovely. Yep, just in the car park here. That's right near a hardware shop. I don't think it'd be too far to walk into town. Hopefully it's working. It's a bit overgrown. Alrighty, hopefully this will be alright, and then I'll set the charge go on. Alright, so since we last charged, we've done 116 Ks, 22.5 kilowatts, and 193.3 watts per kilometre. So I will plug in, again, we'll probably just go to 80%, I'll finish my breakfast, and then we can head off. So this one's charging a bit slower, it's only 37 kilowatts. It'll take 55 minutes to 100%, but I won't be waiting for that. Let me just set this to 80 and see. Oh, that's hot. So half an hour to get to 80, so I'll probably let it get to about there. And I'm just finishing off my breakfast, and I'll have a drink, and then hopefully that'll be enough time we can head off again. Alright, so we're up to 76%. We've been charging at 37 kilowatts the whole time, and looks like we've added 19 kilowatts. So I'm going to stop it there because we'll get into Lightning Ridge with just under 50%, which gives me more than enough to have a little look around before we check into the campsite. So I'm going to stop the charging and unlock the charge port, and I'll go put all that stuff back. Right, that one was more expensive than the last one, so we charged for 31 minutes, 20 kilowatts, and that cost $17.90. So a little bit more expensive, but plenty to be on our way. So let's get going. Getting out car parks has not been its strongest thing this trip, so we'll see how he does now. Alright, he did good. So we're on the road. I'll catch up with you if I see anything on the way.
Realize you were my dream, so you took me by surprise. Oh yeah, even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think we were destined to be. And now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like oh yeah. Wanna give you every part of me. I can't believe this is reality. And now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like oh yeah. I'm just curious, when did you know you had feelings for me? Maybe somehow we've always known that we have chemistry, but always chasing after.
Just stopped off at this little rest stop just outside of Lightning Ridge. There's just a little bit of information here. Lightning strike killed a drover and flock, giving the ridge its name. 3 k's closer to town, opposite the 4-mile turnoff. Opposite, I'll go and walk over so you can get a closer picture of that, but that's an emu made out of Volkswagen Beetle parts. Alright, so I just drove over here just so we can check out Stanley. It's a bit of information. So it's just created in 2013 and called Stanley, and it's created by John Murray. And there he is. It's pretty big.
Someone else, so this took me by surprise. Oh yeah, even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think we were destined to be. And now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like oh yeah. Wanna give you every part of me. I can't believe this is reality. And now you're laying next.
So pretty much once I got onto the highway after looking at Stanley over there, I just set the FSD to go automatically. There's not many cars on here, so I figured it's a good place to do the experiment. But it's basically 82 is what it's on now, and that's the highest it's reached so far, with the limit being 110. So I just can't work out why it just doesn't want to go to 110. I hope someone knows and can tell me. Maybe I'm doing something wrong in the settings. But it's almost not worth having the full self-drive on. If you're doing a trip like this, you may as well revert back to the, I've forgotten the name of it now, whatever it is, the assisted self-drive or whatever, where basically adaptive cruise control, because at least you can set it at 110 and then you just have to keep touching the wheel to show that you're there. It's better than having to continually press the accelerator, because I'm pressing the accelerator, gets it to 110, and then it's straight away dropping back down, and I guess it will want to reach about this point of 83, which, yeah, if you're doing a long trip like I am now, if you sat on 80 when you're supposed to be on 110, it's going to take an awful lot longer to get where you need to go. Anyway, I'll stop going on about this, because this really is the only thing that's not been that good and really has annoyed me. I'll try not to mention it again. Sorry if I've ranted.
Everything feels like oh yeah.
I'm just following the maps to a lookout point. I'm hoping this isn't too off-road for this car. It doesn't look too bad so far, but the map just kind of looks like it might be like this all the way. So fingers crossed we make it and make it back out. So it looks actually like it's part of, they've got these coloured doors, green car door tour, red car door tour, so on. I think there's a yellow one, white one. So I think we are at least on the right track. see all these, all the minefields. I'm not sure if you can see it or not. Here we go. I think we've made it to Nettleton's first shaft lookout. Check this out. This is looking out to the Opal Fields 1885. You just see the highway off in the distance there, and that's all the minefields, I think. This is a beer can house built in 1977. Perfectly good year. Chewies and a lot of VB. You get some weird stuff in these opal or mining towns, I should say. Alright, that's the lookout done. Apparently it's nice at sunset, but I think I'll call it a day with looking at it now. Apparently it gets busy at sunset. I'm the only one here at the minute, but anyway. I'm going to head back into town, park up, have a look through town, and then going to book it into the campsite. So I was going to get in these Artesian baths and have a bit of a dip, but I don't know, it's very, very hot. So I might just dip my feet in for a little bit. Apparently you're not meant to spend longer than 20 minutes in them anyway.
Even in my wildest dreams, even in my wildest dreams. Oh yeah.